My name is Neec Nonso and I'm a visual artist. My medium of art or expression is lens-based, meaning I do photography and cinematography. I live in Lagos and I am also part of Yahoo Plus, the movie.
I know they find the keys to you, I know they find the woman, and all I need is cheese.
Okay, about my first experience in cinematography, to a large extent, yes, this is my first experience, at least professionally. I mean, if I have to put that in my CV, it's going to be the first film I'll put. But I've also been involved with documentaries and short films, and yes. So, but my experience with this one, I would say that it was great. Great in the sense that I felt responsible. Like I felt that responsibility on my shoulder, that I'm taking care of something, which is the picture, the camera movement, the light, you know. And it was great for me because I always wanted to handle the camera. I always wanted to, you know, be in charge of the picture. And the director was kind enough to give me leeway to control the picture. Like, it was great, like really great for me. And I wouldn't, that said, I want to also use the opportunity to, you know, do a shout out to the light person, right? So she understands my vision and she made things quite easier. And even though we had some challenges on set, starting from the camera, we got these crappy cameras against what we wanted. I mean, you want to do a scene where it's a one take scene. And what that means is you roll the camera and the actors are moving. If need be, you move the camera, and while moving the camera, you have to maintain stability at a certain level. And you're using a camera that, when shaped slightly, it goes up. And many of the scenes are like long takes. I mean, you could spend like 5 to 10 minutes still on that scene. And at any point that camera goes up, what it means is that you have to start again. So that was frustrating, not just for me, but even the actors. I mean, everyone had the right to, like, you know, make a complaint about, now I can't go back into character or that emotion. Like, and it could even be the most beautiful scene. I mean, at the editing, we saw some scenes that were even crazy, like better than the ones we selected. But because there were problems with, you know, slight shakes or maybe the camera tripping off, and because we wanted to stick to that one take scene, we have to, like, you know, make compromise and select the one where, you know, that is second best to what we would have taken, right? So that was it. And we also had other things. So, but I would say that with this film, it was more like, it was a true definition of the show continues, right? Instead of stopping the show and not doing it, we decided that, you know what, we are up to the challenge, we'll stick to this till the end. And we did. Like, we did. I mean, if you ask us, did you make the film? We tell you, yes, we did the film. So that was my experience. And to be honest with you, I would say that after the movie, I had a lot to, you know, to say that, like, I had a lot to learn about, I learned on the process, in the sense that, okay, my next film, I'm not going to make this kind of mistakes. Right now, I know what to pay priorities to. And beginning with investigating what rental house to use next time. I mean, no more crappy cameras and no more crappy lights, right? So yeah, thank you. Okay, so for the one take person, I would say the director is largely behind that, and also we were thinking of how we could make you know, a statement with making a picture where, you know, the camera movement is at least worth noticing to a point. And I will say this because the director actually wanted the film to look as natural as possible. Initial idea of the project was to make it seem like sort of like a documentary, like someone is watching, right? And I guess that is one good reason why he wanted me to handle it, because my route in filmmaking and even photography is documentary. So for the one take scene, we're also inspired by this Hollywood movie 1917, and not just that, we're also lovers of one take scenes. Like for a long time we've been fantasizing about that, and doing Yahoo Plus we found a way to do it like the way we would wanted. We wanted to shoot with a camera, a handheld camera, like not a high-end camera, and when we started planning for it, then we started changing how we would want to make the movie, because different parties want to be interested, and a lot of people wanted to be on cinema, and we have to finally decide on how to go about that. So when we started, or rather when we started breaking down the pictures, we learned, or we realized that doing a one take for all the scenes, like a one shot for the movie, won't be possible, or should I say, would be more technical than respect, and we didn't have that much to accomplish that. So we decided to okay, you know what? Every scene we're going to do a one take scene, and we did it, and it was fun. I must say, really fun, because you can't watch it and not notice the fact that it's a one take scene. Yes, I'm really interested in making more films. We made this film in 2021. 2021, am I correct? Yeah, and I thought that that is the switch, that is the kick for me to start making film. I actually was like, okay, now I've done this, I want to do another film for the ending of 2021. But like we say, man proposes and God disposes. The idea was that after making Yahoo Plus, we'll do more movies, and as we speak, we're talking about more movies that we will do, or projects already lined up. I mean, we've gone beyond reviewing scripts to getting people to come support, pull their funds together and resources so that we could accomplish that project. Yes, like doing Yahoo Plus was like a learning phase for me, and I intend to go or do more films, and be more involved, and to a large extent do better films. You get, so yeah. Okay, what you should look out for in your plus? How should I say this without spoiling the movie for those that have not seen it? Okay, so I'm going to pull up a blanket statement so that I don't become specific and I stop you from seeing the film because you see me talking about it. I just want you to know that what you know about Yahoo Plus is different from what Yahoo Plus is. So just watch out for that. Okay, what do you know about Yahoo Plus if I should start? And because you can't answer me, I will answer for you. Or let me speak for myself, because prior to the movie, I used to think like you, and that is that Yahoo Plus is you being into scamming business and you sprinkling it with some ritual whatever, where you have to maybe do some juju, appease some gods, or maybe make some prayers, and then money starts coming if you do it correctly. Like maybe the gods that you pray to or the juju you made will start providing you money or vomiting money for you. Like, no, that's not it, right? So now, what is Yahoo Plus? So I would want you to find out yourself in the film, because if I tell you beyond this, I'll be spoiling the movie for you.
Take good pay. K-Wasa K9 and the cookie. Ihana jobs or pass on the good day. In a chuasa, na chuasa. Yeah, what is you?